level. I don't know if you have seen it, but I have so many courses on sales. My training that I've put together, they are on sales. But also, I don't know, some of you might be struggling with marketing. You've put everything together, you're not getting clients, you don't know how to go about finding and getting the big fish. I have a thing for you. If you are in my mentorship, if you're going to be signing up for mentorship, you have nothing to worry. I'm going to also be teaching you. But for some of you that are already in the system, you have a business established, but still struggling, stay tuned. Continue to follow me. Continue to watch this space. I will be having a session or a training that will be only for marketing. Okay, I'm gonna come back and teach you how to get clients, how to make sure you guys are making money. Remember, it is September to remember. You don't want to miss out. When I say run, make sure you're pulling some, make sure you're running. That's gonna be what it is. So for my newbies, if you're just joining the space, it is your girl, Coach Eli. Well, Professor CoachEli. How about that? Let's do that. I'm now a professor, guys. I teach at the university. I'm excited about this new journey. All right. And I teach one of the most hardest course in the public health field. It's very hard. Yeah, epidemiology. I have to study every day. Look, check this out. This is my book. I'm going to have to start reading because I have a class tomorrow that I have to teach. I teach Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So yesterday I didn't get to teach because it was on holiday. But tomorrow I gotta be on campus. I gotta go back and study. I'm excited. I love it. I just love doing all of this. I love teaching. I love impacting lives. I love to just give. I don't know. I just love to empower. I think that's the word. I like to empower people just as much as I do for myself. I don't give up. I'm a go-getter. I do what I say I'm gonna do. Although sometimes we have slacks and it's not even intentional. My slacks, maybe 1 out of 20 billion years, okay? But I pick it up. I make everything up. It's because, and that's why you truly, and I think I've said this before, y'all, you have to enjoy what you do. If you don't enjoy what you do, you are going to be burned out and you just stop. Because when you stop, let me tell you what makes success. You got to be disciplined and you got to be consistent. Those two things get you results. If you're not consistent in anything that you do, you don't get the results. All right, guys? So make sure you love what you do. So for me, I like to see people succeed. I like to see people win. I like to empower people. And that's why I'm coming to teach you guys the strategies to market. A lot of you, and sometimes people don't like to pay for things. They just don't believe in using money to find money. And you probably are still struggling with that. So what I would just do in my best way is to make the marketing class affordable. Don't miss out. I don't know when it's going to be, but God has lit it in my heart to teach folks on how to find clients. And not just because there is a particular idea or formula that I'm going to share, but also it's something that I do. I also own a diagnostic lab. I run the lab. I'm actually also a consultant. I recently also got this offer. It's a gig though, to be a consultant for this new lab down the street. So I'm actually helping them to also market and find business. So I actually, like I said, I like troubleshooting. If something is not hard, I'm not gonna do it. It gotta be hard for me. It gotta be thrilling. You know, I just don't know. That's just part of me and that's who I am. So I took upon this, so I've been implementing a lot of things. I've been finding so many interesting things and on how to help them to, move their business to the next level. So, like I said, I run the business for myself. I'm also now a new consultant for this new organization. So there's a lot of ideas out there that I'm coming across, and I want to share those with you, coupled with the things that I already know that has worked for me. Some of you have taken my class, you've attended my courses before, you have adopted some, and it's working in your favor. So let's not stop. It's more to that. So when I say go, make sure you push the button. All right, but at the end of the day, I want to make the training very affordable, because again, people just find it difficult to pay for things and they just want to continue to clock in and clock out. There's nothing wrong with those things, honestly, as long as you make money. But if you want to break generational courses, if you don't want to work too much but work hard, work less, like, not hard but smart, you got to be able to put something in place for yourself and of course for your kids. If you don't have a business, what are you going to give to these kiddos, especially with our today community? If you understand where I'm coming from, you probably know, so I don't want to go too much in that. But like I said, I'm going to be coming on with this new course, and it's not a new course, but just solely on marketing, just so I can teach you guys on how to find clients and all that. And to wrap up, because I gotta go read this book, I also want to say to you that the holiday sales is still going on. I didn't take it away, so you can still take advantage. Like I said, the DOT Specimen Collector course is just for $99. From $375, it's still $99. And yes, some of you would always want to come back and ask, it comes with a mug. Yes, it comes with a mug. All you have to do is pay the $99. It's a self-paced course online, so go ahead and get it. And also the I know, right? What is it called? My mentorship program, 5 weeks mentorship program, is also on sales. If you want the individual, if you want to be there only by yourself, you don't want to be with any other person in the group, it's tailored to you. So the difference is, I've seen those questions again. What's the difference between the group mentorship and the individual mentorship? The difference is that with group, you're going to be with other people. You all will learn at the same time. It's a generous session. Well, it's the same thing that I'm going to give you. I'm not going to filter or take away anything from you guys, but it's a group session as compared to the individual sessions where it's tailored to you. We tailor it to your business. We tailor it to your need. It's customized. Everything that you need is all about you and your business, that I help you and I face to face. That's the difference. Now, where it gets beautiful is that it's only for $9.99. $999, $1,000 minus $1. That's what it is for, because it's holiday. Typically, the cost is $17.99. All right, so that's the individual. But if you want the group, we are starting the group session on the 8th. In less than 5 days, we will start our next Sunday. Actually, is our first session, and it's also for 5 weeks. But that's also group, and it's on sales for $500. All right, we actually have, the class is almost full. I went to my registration this morning, my list, and I see that the class is almost full. I'm gonna cap again, even though it's group. I still like to keep it to a small size, because of, again, of the value that I bring into anything that I do. I don't care if it's group or individual. I still want to be able to serve. I still want to be able to empower you guys to go ahead and run your business. I want to leave this as it is. I don't want to make it long, because I want you all to look and share with your friends and take away from this. I love you guys. Don't sit too much on the fence. Get up and go get the money. If you are worried, if God has designed you to be looking at this, if God has said, put it in your heart to be an entrepreneur, don't let anything stop you. There's so many things that will come and stop you. Your life, your personal issues, your family, your neighbors, and all those things are definitely there to distract you. But you have to keep your eye to the goal. I remember when I was, looking for this particular opportunity. I call it an opportunity. It's not the money for me at this point. It's just, as a little girl, from where I'm from, from my history, I've always want to be great in life. And part of the things is, like I said, is to continue to stand in front of people and empower them and push them, because life is selfish on its own. It takes the strong, to be able to give and empower and exchange your time to value, to empower people, so that's what I've always seen myself to do. And I'm so grateful to God, because I see those younger folks, even when I'm teaching this class, there's so many young girls, and I just don't really teach them. At the end of the class, I take 5 minutes to also counsel. Some people are in colleges or in the university just because that's the pattern, from school. You went from you being a baby, you wake up, you go to school, you do this, you do that. What is your true calling? What is your true calling? I try to take my time, like I said, 5 minutes to help these younger folks understand their true calling in life. that's just who I am, and I so much enjoy. Like I said, guys, my courses, most of these things are on sales. And if you're looking for something in particular, maybe because I have a lot of content that I've dropped there and I probably don't put it on sales, and you're interested, just go ahead and reach out to me. Call me, let me know, and I would definitely take a look at it. So, but like I said, we have fingerprints. The fingerprint class was rescheduled from yesterday to the 11th. So if you have not registered, go ahead and register. We're going to have to close on the 8th to make sure things are being streamlined. And if you register, go ahead and put your money down. It's only for $47. $47 was on purpose, again, just so because people can benefit from this. I also have the DNA. From some of you are looking into DNA. Oh, this morning as I was scrolling, I saw Ancestry DNA have something on sales. Ancestry DNAs are always putting things on sales, and that is to let you know, it's saying something to you. There's a lot of people needing DNA. Sometimes, I don't know if you guys are in the home care industry, we have something that we call franchise, and if you want to get a franchise, they will look at the area you want to set up. It's telling us something. There are some areas, if you want to do franchise, they won't put you in that place. They will tell you, oh, these places are this and this. And it's the same thing for fingerprint. When they want to set you up for fingerprint partnership, they will also want to get your address. They are looking at something. It's called analysis. It's the same thing. Even without somebody telling me, if I'm seeing Ancestry DNA ad all the time, it's selling me something. There's a lot of people needing DNA services, especially the Ancestry. So therefore, they are putting the ad there to get their customers. And I see a lot of comments in one post. We can see close to 86k 66k people commenting looking for Ancestry DNA. So you and I should be able to tap into that. We don't have the tools to look into the geographic location and do all this analysis, but we have the common sense. All right, so if you're still sitting and still considering DNA testing, I have a course that you can take that will help you. The course covers every part of DNA, even the immigration. Once you set up your DNA business, you can start to look into niches. So one of the niches, again, that I think it's performing, I don't even think that I know for a fact that is performing, is immigration, because that I am doing every day. We have appointments scheduled out already for this week for immigration DNA testing, right? And I already said in that course how you can, why the immigration, why are people getting, if you don't even have a basic knowledge or understanding on the process, how can you even get the client? How can you even market? How can you even talk to people? You need to understand what you're doing to even effectively talk about what you're doing. That's the bottom line. And a lot of people fail. See, that's the thing. When you don't know what you're selling, you can't confuse people. You can't make the money. You can't effectively market and even effectively look for the right people to buy what you sell. So that's the reason why you want to truly equip yourself with the ideal and the right knowledge to help you, to take you to where you need to be. So having set all of your DNA testing business together, your structure, you now begin to understand the niches. Like I said, Ancestry DNA has the thing on sales, on ad every day, on autopilot. It's for a reason. And their niche is only Ancestry. That's the thing. People don't understand I'm probably gonna come back because I don't want this video to be too long. Like I said, a jack of all trades is a master of none. You don't want to do everything. Ancestry DNA only caters to Ancestry DNA, period. There is immigration, there is paternity, there is this, there is that. They never bother to do that. So again, always stay in your lane. Let people know why you are here. Like McDonald's don't sell shoes, they don't sell clothing. They left those things for Walmart because they know people, they will kill the show by just selling burgers and fries, and they do every day. Like you don't have to sell candy. Like, leave the candy store to do that. Leave the medication stores to sell medicine. Leave pharmacies to, you can't be everywhere. So if you're doing one thing, you will still make it. Let's just cut it simple. All right. And that's where I'm taking this vision to. That's what I'm taking this industry to. You see a lot of trainers, a lot of people, a lot of coaches, they call themselves things and they want to sell every day and they bring things to you. They sell you uniforms. They sell you nursing home. They sell you home care. They sell you this. They sell you that. Then some coaches, all they do is to bash people. They bring the other people down. That's their ministry. When they come on Google, instead of them to continue to impact and empower you, all they say is bring people down. Oh, don't go to this person. Don't do this. They scam. That's their mindset. That's what they're thinking, and that's all they can give you. And you see some people, they're just talking about niches and how you can progress and how you can do marketing. Again, find you who is going to take you to your next level. There are so many people out here. Also, there are scammers and people that are just here to waste your time. So begin to look at people. What are they talking about when they come on live? Like, what are they always talking about? Like, some people are just going to say, hey, don't go to this person. All what their posts are all about is bringing out people and crashing people and talking ill about somebody else. You have to be careful of those people. We're actually going to see some people, they ask you to do everything. Also, pick your stance. All right, pick your stance. I don't believe in doing everything. I believe in trying everything and start with one thing. All right, I love you and I'm gonna see you because I got to really go. But I also hope you guys are watching. If you watch to this point, say blue. Put in the comments CCC Washington, CCC Washington, and I have a special gift for you. I mean it. Bye. Gotta go.